Hello, my name is Emily Reed, and welcome to...
Coincidence? I think not!
Today, we're going to be breaking down the worldviews in the show Avatar the Last Airbender.
Earth. Fire. Air. Long ago, the four nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Only the Avatar, master of all four elements, could stop them. But when the world needed him most, he vanished. 100 years passed and my brother and I discovered the new Avatar, an airbender named Aang. And although his airbending skills are great, he has a lot to learn before he's ready to save anyone. But I believe Aang can save the world.
First things first. Hello, the show is called Avatar. Now, if you look into the meaning of this word, it actually means descent in Sanskrit. But in Hinduism, it's used to describe the last incarnation of Vishnu. Last incarnation? Last airbender?
Coincidence? I think not!
But looking even further into this word, it's often used to describe a spiritually advanced being who's been sent to Earth to help lead people to peace.
Chakras! Everybody loves chakras! 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 Chakras and it tastes good! Yum!
Now, throughout the show, you get the idea that within each nation, there are people who can manipulate the elements. These people are called benders. In occult practices, bending reality to one's own will is a highly practiced thing, and the people who can do this are also called benders.
Coincidence? I think not!
Since we're on the subject of occult practices, the world is split into four nations: water, fire, earth, and air. These are the four elements. The elements are a huge part in occult practices, and you can see them many times in astrology, witchcraft, and many more.
Coincidence? I think not!
Now, having the four elements in the show, in and of itself, is not bad, but when you take this and you compare it to all the other occult practices seen throughout the series, it is no coincidence.
It's bitter work, but the results were worth it.
Now, in the television show, an episode has aired called The Guru. A guru is a spiritual Hindu leader for people seeking enlightenment. Now, the fact that the hero is seeking this person, it insinuates that we, as the audience, are supposed to also seek these people to help us reach enlightenment and find ourselves.
In your note, you said you could teach me to gain control of the Avatar state. How?
You must gain balance within yourself before you can bring balance to the world. And the first step to gaining balance begins with this. Drink up.
Ugh! It tastes like onion and banana juice.
That's because it is. Yum, yum. In order to master the Avatar state, you must open all the chakras. And tell me everything you know about chakras.
What are chakras?
Oh, I see. I guess we'll start with the basics. The water flows through this creek much like the energy flows through your body. As you see, there are several pools where the water swirls around before flowing on. These pools are like our chakras.
So chakras are pools of spiraling energy in our bodies?
Exactly. If nothing else were around, this creek would flow pure and clear. However, life is messy, and things tend to fall in the creek. And then what happens?
The creek can't flow?
Yes, but if we open the paths between the pools,
The energy flows.
Now, it's time to get into something a bit deeper. In the movie and in the television show, Aang is seen entering into the spirit world many times. Now, the spirits in this spirit world are described as animals, but they're there to watch over and protect the people of the world. Hello? If this isn't trying to replace God, then I don't know what is.
Coincidence? I think not!
I'm sure they'll be back.
I know.
You should get some rest.
Everything's gonna be okay.
Your brother is in good hands. I would be shocked if the Avatar returned without him.
Katara? Katara, I lost him.
The sun is rising. Perhaps he will return soon.
What? No, I'm right here. I'm in the spirit world.
Now, in the movie, there is one simple phrase. We are gods now. Whoa! What? Last time I checked, there's only one God. But on top of all of that, this phrase is said while he's doing what? Killing a spirit animal. That's right, guys, you guessed it. Now, among the many things I have stated previously, there's a part in both the movie and the show where Aang is sat down and told to pick among hundreds of toys, and he picks a certain 4, and that is how they determine that he is the Avatar. Now, this is also seen in Buddhism. When the Dalai Lama dies, there are many ways of finding the next Dalai Lama, but one of those ways is they sit a child down in front of many toys, and if he picks the same toys that the Dalai Lama had as a kid, then he is the next Dalai Lama.
Coincidence? I think not!
Now, to end it all off, there is a constant theme seen throughout the show, and that is revenge. However, this is especially seen in the 3rd season. Here's a quote. Aang says to Zuko, "The monks used to say that revenge is like a 2-headed rat viper. While you watch your enemy go down, you're being poisoned yourself." And then Zuko says back, "That's cute, but this isn't Air Temple Preschool. This is the real world." Second, and this is when Katara is going to seek revenge for the person who killed her mother, Katara says, "What do you want?" And Zuko says, "I know who killed your mother, and I'm going to help you find him."
That was him. That was the monster.
Nobody sneaks up on me without getting burned.
We weren't behind the bush. And I wouldn't try firebending again.
Whoever you are, take my money. Take whatever you want. I'll cooperate.
Do you know who I am?
No, I'm not sure.
Oh, you better remember me like your life depends on it. Why don't you take a closer look?
Yes. I remember you now. You're the little water tribe girl.
Just let her go, and I'll give you the information you want.
You heard your mother. Get out of here!
Mom, I'm scared. Go find your dad, sweetie. I'll handle this.
Now tell me, who is it? Who's the waterbender?
There are no waterbenders here. The Fire Nation took them all away a long time ago.
You're lying. My source says there's one waterbender left in the Southern Water Tribe. We're not leaving until we find the waterbender.
If I tell you, do you promise to leave the rest of the village alone? It's me. Take me as your prisoner.
I'm afraid I'm not taking prisoners today.
Now, the Bible is clearly against this, and it says in Romans 12:19, "Do not take revenge, my dear friends, but leave room for God's wrath. For it is written, 'It is mine to avenge, I will repay, says the Lord.'" We can see that this show is very heavily influenced by occult practices and Eastern religions. We see avatars and benders and a really, really heavy influence on the four elements and gurus in the spirit world. I mean, I guess you could say that the creators were really into spirituality, if you know what I mean. This is Emily Reed. Thank you for joining me on another episode of
Coincidence? I think not!